Hey guys, okay, I'm gonna finally do an overview of my horror collection. Hopefully, I can get this done in like at least two videos. I'm gonna do it very simple and just do it this way instead of taking each title out. So it's gonna be up there. Hopefully, that's not too fast for you guys. That's probably gonna be two videos because I don't want to go too fast. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a blur for you guys. I've had a few requests for a while, so here you go. And then we start out to the next shelf. I did separate my Blu-rays from my DVDs this time because I got curious. I figured I'd give it a shot. And nowadays I have more Blu-ray than I do DVD, which I think it's crazy. Um, but yeah, done a lot of upgrades and a lot of new movies that have hit the format in the past well over a decade now. So my DVD collection has shrank quite a bit. Still have a few thousand on DVD. Some will probably always remain just on that format. I don't. Again, sorry for the glare. There's nothing I can do about that. Um, if I were to close the blinds, this video would just be too dark. All horror. That's all I collect. Thriller, and then there's probably a few movies that you could put up a good argument saying it's more sci-fi than horror, but if it's got some strong horror elements, then I'll go ahead and throw it in there. Especially a lot of the monster movies from the 50s. Even some fantasy that gets pretty dark, I'll mix it in there. I used to not, but I've kind of opened up a little bit with what all titles to go in my horror collection. I do have the nice Demon steelbooks. I just have those displayed somewhere else. I try and just keep regular keep cases really on the shelves, and if it's like a nice steel book or some sort of special collector's edition, that's in sort of unique packaging. I'll just have it displayed in the center aisle that I have in this room. Getting low. That big 10 box set there, that's the Friday the 13th franchise. There you go. I'm not crazy about that design, but that's better than nothing. So, um, all the companies are the way I do it are just mixed everywhere. It's just easier for me to find a movie if I have it in ABC order. It's just much easier that way. When you start getting to thousands of titles, it's just, for me anyways, it's just easier to do it that way. My memory can be pretty shot, so for me, I have to do it this way. I haven't done one of these horror movie collection overviews in quite a while. It's been forever, so thanks for asking, for the interest. I don't mind doing these when I can find the time. And I don't know what that, I think that's the new It over there. And then the last row on this wall, eventually I'll probably have to put movies down here. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. Collecting one genre, it keeps me happy. It keeps me pretty busy with just focusing on one genre. And I managed to have enough space to do that. I couldn't imagine trying to collect multiple genres. And then my Godzilla for Now collection, I just kind of have that displayed right there. It's huge. I don't know where else to put it. So it works right there as a nice little corner piece. Alright, now this side here. And it's my favorite genre, so as a hobby I figured I would just focus on collecting physical media, just collecting horror. It's been that way since the 90s. And continues to be that way. When I first started collecting horror on Blu-ray, I honestly thought that it would be sort of a really small collection. I just couldn't imagine having this many horror movies make it onto the format. So that's been a blessing. I figured it would just remain strong on DVD. And this was years ago when I was thinking that way. Nowadays, any title can can make it onto the format, whether it's good, a good release or not. It happens. It's common now. Oh man, this is what I live for. This was awesome. To finally have a good release of this movie. Okay, I gotta move along. Trying to get this in one video. I don't think it's gonna be possible. I'll try. Probably 2 videos. Anyways, thanks for stopping by and just checking this out. Try not to go too fast, guys. You're probably not gonna catch everything. That's what the pause button's for, if you're able to do that. If it gets too blurry for you. And just on Blu-ray alone, I've doubled to triple dipped already. Just on Blu-ray. Which is crazy. I prefer to keep moving forward and grabbing movies I don't have versus triple dipping on the classics and whatnot, but that's just always going to be the case, really, for every format. But there's been a lot of first time what was I going to say? There's been a lot of obscure movies that finally hit disc. nowadays, that's very exciting. Doesn't make the hobby as boring, you know. Especially when you've already collected a lot of these on, VHS. And I never got into Laserdisc, just VHS and DVD. But to see an obscure title or a quote-unquote forgotten movie finally get released onto disc, especially on Blu-ray, it makes the hobby, it keeps it fun. It really does. Otherwise, if that didn't really happen, I don't think I'd bother continuing, to be honest. But with so many cult labels out nowadays, it's fun. It's great. I hope I hope I'm on the right road. I don't think I've done this one already. I need to stop talking and just focus. About done with the Blu-rays, and then we're about to get into the DVD collection, which has shrank quite a bit over the years. I still think I've already said it, but I think it's crazy that nowadays I've gotten more have more on Blu-ray than I do DVD, which I didn't think would happen for a while. But it has. I now have all three of these editions, all three of those lenticular ones. I didn't plan on it, but one came to me for free, and then once I had two of them, I'm like, well, I might as well go after the third one, because now it's just kind of weird to not have three if I've already got two. But alright, now we're getting into the DVDs, which I still have a decent size wish list for horror movies that are on DVD, but a lot of them are out of print, you know. Obviously they are, but the ones that are on my wish list are crazy expensive nowadays, so I'm definitely one of those that's I have my fingers crossed that they get re-released onto Blu-ray. I don't have too many left on my wish list, but I think about maybe over 100. And then on my horror movies that have yet to even hit DVD or Blu-ray, I've got like over, and there's probably way more than that, but I just don't know about them, but I personally have over 400 plus titles. Over 400 plus that have yet to make it onto DVD or Blu-ray. And I'm waiting on those. I am excited about an obscure one called Rest in Pieces. It's gonna hit Blu-ray. I think that's cool. Not a good movie, but there's parts that I like about that one. A lot of blood here. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I just got a wild hair and decided to just do it. I've been meaning to do it, and it's been requested, so sorry about the long wait. I just had to find a day where I had to find time where I have a day off, and my kids are in school. My wife's at work right now, so it's nice and quiet in the house, and it's just me, so Instagram is just so much easier nowadays. Just take a picture and then you're done, you know. But I like making videos when I can. So might make it. Might make it, guys. I don't know. I can only get like 20 minutes, so. Get my. Okay. Still quite a bit of movies. Again, everything's just in ABC order. It's just easier that way. Okay. And I'm not using that top row. I can, but I just don't need to yet, so I just kind of started on this next row. Again, sorry for the glare, guys. There's nothing I can do about that. I guess I could have done this at night, but then the house would be very noisy. So it would not be a good time to make videos unless it was late at night, but then I would be too tired. Yeah, you guys can't really see that. Okay. So this will give you guys a chance, to see what I have and what I don't have. And I still enjoy collecting DVDs. Of course. I buy DVDs every month. If it's the only way I can do it, then I'll do it. Sometimes it's cheaper. Pretty. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see everything. Upgrade, so I got a gap in the collection there, so that's an upgrade. I took that DVD out. So if you see any gaps, it's probably because I just took the DVD out. That's an upgrade. I just haven't put the filed the Blu-ray onto the shelf yet, because it's probably part of my collection update, so I just haven't got around to doing that. And then after this video, I'll see if I can do a show you guys the new room, the media room. It's pretty simple. It's just mostly shelves. Probably gonna be 2 videos, so that kind of sucks, but oh well. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop it right there.